Thank you for coming today. I see a lot of familiar faces in the audience, and really glad to have you all here today.
It's incredible how far we've come in just 1 year. In fact, in just the last 6 months.
Our cruise revenue started out slowly, but we recovered quickly. Our cargo revenue was steady all through the year. It increased, as you can see, particularly in the last 6 to 7 months. We put it together here on our total operating revenue for the year. You can see that the second half of the year was much stronger for us than the first half.
After difficult times during the pandemic and the shutdown of the global cruise industry, Port Canaveral leadership recently approved its biggest budget ever.
Throughout the pandemic, we collaborated closely with our cruise partners to chart a course that would restore cruising to pre-pandemic levels or more. This summer, the pent-up demand for travel was evident as cruise travelers returned to cruising in full force, averaging over 100,000 passengers a week. More ships, bigger ships is the theme of this past year. In June, the Norwegian Prima was floated out from her dry docks in Venice, Italy. The Prima will make Port Canaveral her home in December. Also in June, Port Canaveral welcomed home Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Wish, as she arrived in the U.S. for the very first time. And we welcomed home the largest ship in the world, Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas.
First, we did 4.1 million passengers last year. Our cruise revenue came in at 99 million. That's a new record for us.
We worked closely with our cargo partners to accommodate increased demand for products.
So going into cargo, we had a great year. Lumber up 43%. Fertilizer was new business that just started the year prior, and it was up 38% this past year. Petroleum's back up again. Our cargo was 18.5 million, also a new record.
Over 30,000 metric tons of granite ballast rock used in the construction, the Brightline Railway construction connecting Orlando International Airport to Miami, were discharged at Port Canaveral South Cargo Piers 3 and 4. With shovels in hand, officials from the Canaveral Port Authority joined with leaders from federal, state, and municipal governments to break ground on a massive $48 million project to rebuild Port Canaveral's North Cargo Berth 3. As a result of the record number of launches, Port Canaveral partnered with the U.S. Coast Guard for a ports and waterways safety assessment to ensure mariners' access to the port remains a priority. Plans by the Brevard Zoo to build an aquarium and conservation campus at Port Canaveral took another step forward. In mid-September, Florida Lieutenant Governor Jeanette Nunez visited Port Canaveral for a rolling briefing tour of our port on a particularly busy day for cargo, cruise, and commercial space operations. Our recreation facilities continued to welcome high numbers of visitors. This past year, we introduced a new online reservation system for Jetty Park Campground.
So we look at a 15-year perspective, we missed a couple of years, 20 and 21. We're back on track if you follow that graph.
Thanks to our people and partnerships, there's no doubt the opportunities for our port continue to grow.
That's our presentation today. What I do want to say thank you to all of our port community that helped participate in creating this film. That's it. Have a great day.